The struggle is real. This faith journey is tough. This life can be rough. Watch to the end of this video. This is a clip from a message, and the whole concept of the message is based off the Christmas song, Mary, Did You Know? And the key to your faith journey is inside of this message. Here's a clip from it. Watch to the end, and then I'll come back.
Hey man, we got any athletes in the house? We got people playing sports growing up. It could have been any sport. It could have been, you maybe lettered and played varsity in high school in any sport. Maybe you were just like on the orange team in Little League and that was your career because that was not your thing. But sports is something really cool. It brings out something in people. I've got my son in sports right now. I'm going to put my daughters in some sports as well because it brings out some stuff. But there's definitely really two big iconic days that happen in really any athlete's life where it comes down to moments. And these moments are super special. And some of you guys will know. As a matter of fact, if you're in the military, you'll know, or if you're a firefighter or a police officer or you do anything with a uniform, you'll know that one of the first days is when you make the team and you walk out in that crisp, clean uniform. You get to wear your jersey. You're wearing it to school. You're like, I did it. I made the team. I'm on the squad. My hard work, my preparation, my planning, my determination, my fortitude paid off. I'm on the team. And that day, when you walk out, whether it's your uniform for the first time, whether it's a service personnel or an athlete, it is crisp and it is sharp and it looks good. And you get to walk with your friends and your teammates, your brothers and sisters in arms, and you get to go. And in that moment, you dare not have a blemish on your uniform. You don't get the ranch dressing at lunch. You stay a little bit back. That's good. It's really good. But then something happens, something radical happens, a total paradigm shift of mindset and thought. Now you go out to the venture, you go and face the obstacle, you go and tackle what God has before you, what you've been assigned to, what it is. But now, you go into Pizza Hut after the game. You go into Dogs R Us after the game. You go in somewhere after the game. And you do not want to be the player in that moment with a clean uniform. You don't want to be the player that is showing up with it nice and pressed with no stains on it. It's crisp and clean. No dirt. No. You don't want to be that player. Who do you want to be when you sit down and you say extra cheese and pepperoni, please? You want to be that player that's got dirt coming down, got blood coming down, got clay coming down, sweat. You're looking all, your hair's all mangy. Looks like you fought a Wolverine or a bear. You want to be that player. You want to be that person. Why? Because you went out there and you got some. You gave it all you had. You put your body on the line. I feel like our faith is like that. I feel like Mary, if you look at Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know that from that moment when we would talk and you would get the uniform and you get the jersey and it would be clean, in that moment where you look back at Gabriel and you would say, listen, I don't understand everything what you're saying to me, but you're saying that God's doing something with me, so thy will be done. I trust you, Lord. To the moment of the resurrection, I think we need to take a look like this. Mike Lowry did, because Mary had a faith. She had a warrior's faith. She had a determination faith. She had a faith that stayed almost, and I say this, I will say a faith that only a mother, that only a parent could really grab into. I cringe using the word only. Some of us are parents, and they might not be your biological kids, but you love them still the same. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mary, did you know, Mary, that what would happen would cost so much? Because if you think about it, Luke 2:19, Mary treasured up these things in her heart. She knew that this was the Son of God. But what happens when she received that? What happens when you receive salvation? What happens when you get to know Jesus? So oftentimes we paint the picture that Christianity will then be easy. Christianity will then be with no problems at all, like there will be no struggles. As a matter of fact, when she got this word, life did not get easier for her. What happens? She gets pregnant and has to face the shame of what it would be and have to trust that her husband was going to keep her around and that by the law she wouldn't be killed. So there's one stress. So an angel comes and talks to her husband Joseph in a dream. Man, Joseph gets some mad credit too. Joseph gets some props in this because I don't know, some of you guys know about this dude named Joseph. He's Jesus' stepdad. So if you're a step-parent in this house, you need to have some faith. You need to have some hope because this is one of the baddest dudes in all of the New Testament. First time an angel comes to him, says, yo, in a dream, yo, that's your boy. That's your girl. Take care of him. I'm out. And then he comes again and says, hey, guess what? Things are rough. You need to go to Egypt. And he's like, okay, wakes up, goes to Egypt. Then they wake up, hey, Joseph, guess what? Homeboy Herod, he's dead. You can go back. Okay, but I just changed my permanent mailing address to Egypt. Now I got to go back? Like, so he goes back. He's like, cool, back with my family. That's great. Oh, no. You can't go back to your home. You got to go back to Nazareth. Dude, thank you, God. Thank you. Aren't you God? Didn't you know that from day one? Couldn't you have said, hey, just Airbnb it for a season, then come back to Nazareth? Why did you have to string me along for all of this? How many of you guys can relate to that? God, like, couldn't you just give me the end picture from the beginning? We wouldn't make it to the end if he did.
Man, I hope you heard from God on that. Well, I tell you what, right up here somewhere, we're going to give a link to the rest of the full message. And here will be a clip from another portion of the message in case you don't have that much time. But man, keep pressing in, keep seeking God. I'll see you guys next video.